officially here, and so is everything else. The game has arrived, and so, I don't know. Oh, they're not going to skip it. There's probably something very important going on with that. Yeah. That is on right now. Huh. Already up. Billions must play Splatoon. This is kind of a... Can you tell that I'm not, like, energized right now? Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. Hang on, I need to... Something has caught my attention. So, this stream is not a Pokemon Legends ZA stream. I did that on purpose. You know, I respect your opinion, and to some extent I concur. Let me switch the tab back over. 67. Wait, no, 6-7. I'm clearly not hit with the hits. Alright. This may actually be a bad idea because I learned the hard way the last couple times that I need to have a close eye on 3 screens at once, otherwise I will suffer for it. That's just how it do. That's just how we do. That's how Scooby do. Also, my freshest used to be at 99. How we have fallen, hard fall. How just checking what's what. Yeah. Yeah, most of the time when I actually play this game is to play with these two, because, you know, don't really have much else to bond over with, but it's a bond all the same. Also, how does it feel? Motion aiming feels a bit too jumpity. I need to... Let me... Is that better? I don't know. Oh, I appear to have frozen the Twitch stream playback on my phone, which I kind of need that, I think. Anyway. Also, another thing I need to mention, God, I'm all over the place today. You can probably hear the AC in the background. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to keep that on because when I play this game I get focused a lot, and when I focus a lot I get sweaty a lot, and you don't like me when I'm sweaty, which, you know, I don't either. It's a thing, yeah. Wait, if if I do that, then it's gonna... Oh, God. I may be the dumbest person alive, just swapping tabs like it's nobody's business, or maybe it's Twitch's fault. I'm not going to touch the children who are wrong. Whatever, I can see... I can at least see the, OBS stuff or whatever. So if something goes wrong, then I eat a thong. That doesn't sound correct. Alright. You know, at a certain point I feel like me, making the decisions I make on stream, like in terms of what I stream and how I stream, it's more about what I'm thinking rather than what I think my audience wants. Although arguably that might be for the best. Oops, how did that happen? This is my internal thought monologue every time I kill someone with a bomb. Oh no, it appears the bomb has splattered you. I'll drop no negative comments about my aim unless they're well deserved. Oh crap. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, no, okay. Remember, every game is a warm-up until I win. I'd like to think that I'd get these shots if I weren't playing a light AF controller, but who am I kidding? No, really, who am I kidding? It would be useful information. I helped there. Couldn't have done that without me. Probably. It's from my comfort and my comfort alone. Let me have this, please. I don't see anyone. That's a problem. They're already on the move. Every little thing requires concentration, and I need that in droves. I forgot that I don't have fizz bangs anymore. It's only been like 3 weeks. Man, how the fallen have Mighty the Armadillo from Sonic. I think. Yeah, I knew he had it actually. Splatoon 3 really on the Twitch market right now. I could have checked with the how many viewers and such it has, but you know, that would imply that I know how to do things. And if you've been watching for any length of time, you know that's a big fat lie. Iterate when I can, or why won't we spick and span? Rhyming activates the brain neurons. I suggest you'll try it sometime when you are brain dead. That's how it works. Okay. I don't go too early. I believe I got that. Should I be dead? Probably. You can't see me, can you? Yes, you can. Okay, abort mission. Am I going to be able to talk about anything other than what's going on the screen? I suppose only time will tell. Where did that one come from? Die. He'd be so kind. I'm a fake fan. I don't even remember the lyrics of the Wacky Mori song. No. Haha, no. Movie recommendations in. I got it eventually, and that's what counts. I fell victim to one of the classic blunders. Okay, but yeah, sometimes real, this is my real talk mode entering the chat right now. Sometimes yeah, sometimes, real talk mode, you can tell because I, like, struggle over everything I'm trying to say. Sometimes I get caught in the notion of trying to, you know, reach out and improve my content or whatever. And then, subsequently, I guess for one example, I spent, well, this is more quick tangent. I spent like 5 minutes not starting the stream. I missed this. I was 5 minutes later than usual because I tried to find the TV remote to turn on the TV and switch the channel and have free access to my I don't know where it... Oh, there it is. I almost lost it again. I just didn't know where it was. But what I was trying to say is coming up with a stream title, trying to choose something that's, you know, would grab more people's attention than not, or try to at least. The best I could come up with was, as you can see, a Squid Game, half-hearted Squid Game reference. But anyway, yeah, that's sort of the situation. I think that's in part is also why I elected not to play Pokemon on stream today as well. Because I want to become a one-trick pony, I guess. I'm not a pony, and I'll have you know, I know like 0 skateboard tricks. That's not one. How did that happen? Now. Thank you. Man, why you gotta do me like that? I know the Happy Meal has become not happy. Die. Die. There we go. In order to play Splatoon good, you really gotta not jump straight into enemy fire, like, first of all. Second of all, to play Splatoon good, you really gotta have a very steady hand, like, in more ways than one. Like, you really gotta not be so touchy with the motion controls, which I've done to varying levels of success this stream alone. Well, I guess... Why does God hate me? Again. Now. Where am I? What's happening? I like how I can just have a, like, 5-second instant replay from, like, by watching the stream replay. That's a unique advantage. So if I'm ever not sure about something, but I don't want to go through the trouble of viewing the in-game replay or saving a video clip for later, I can just do that. Alright. How's this for content? Random life story. Time and date, literally earlier this evening. I ate a burger with halloumi in it. A chorizo-inspired burger, if you will. I couldn't tell from the color whether it was fully cooked through or not. It's still kind of reddish, but I think, if I remember correctly, that's how it looks, how that particular fruit type looks as well, the chorizo. Um, anyway, yeah, that was my worry, and you know, the very mild nausea and you know and slight gassiness may have been a placebo to that effect. I don't like how the holograms of my friends can just... Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't like how holograms of my friends can just rematerialize from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Imagine how disturbing that would be in real life. Okay. Sometimes I get wary of meats like that, special meats, like the little round roast meats you find. When you yeah, at the I lost my train of thought because I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. Well, such is the way of Splatoon. We love what we hate in this household. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess we're going... Alright, well, at least this will be a new experience for the stream. I hate this map with a burning passion, but I'll put up with it for the bonds of friendship. And, you know, we've got... the weaponry ain't too bad. So, I think it's actually just an overreaction on my part. You know, I think, honestly, well, I can't really attest much to this, but, like, I don't remember if I talked about it last time, but, you know, when I play with these two, you know, regardless of player skill and whatnot, I just feel like I feel like I can be better with it, like, with them around. I know what I need to do, and I can just... It's kind of hard to explain, especially the way I'm trying to do it, but, you know, I feel like we naturally play off each other, whether we recognize it or not, and you know, gives me, and, you know, knowing I'm in good company makes me more confident and more, pushes me to do better, I guess. Improvised adapter overcome. That wasn't who I wanted to target. Improvised adapter overcome. How? What? Why? I'm revoking your privilege to live. The round is over, and I don't even know if these power X count towards us, like post-round power X count towards our score, but I'm doing it anyway. What else can I say in this world of ours? Me when I'm trying to not get cancelled on Twitter. Full disclosure, I've never used Twitter, and I probably never will. It appears the joke's on me. The other joke's on me. I don't think that's relevant to the anchovies on me. Okay, good. Things could be better, but I guess technically they could be worse. This is why the homies don't F with Runes Bay. No bay of mine would ever stoop this low. That was supposed to be a pun. Hope you all enjoyed. More to come. Is it really a blessing that... It feels like a blessing, but it also might not be, that we've gotten low tide 3 times in a row. I just don't like the length of the ship. Oh, wait, no. It was on me, dude. Okay, I'm, targeted. It's hard to tell when you're looking right up at the sky, as you often do, when trying to seek guidance from the heavens. Up, yes. Focus on the mission. Come on. Okay, I guess it's Lost Cause. Sonic Lost Cause. Anyone who gets that... Oh. Anyone who gets that knee depth, shin depth joke is, gets a B+ on their grades tomorrow. Um, must remember to hydrate and stretch and not die. That's important. Ugh. Not me live reacting to that hip jacket as if I've seen it for the first time, which I haven't. That's crazy. However, honestly, back to the ever-burning question of what the hell am I doing with my life. I would like to. I genuinely wonder at times, like, is there a type of content that I am best at? Like, do not play story games good? Do I do repetitive, or not repetitive, but like, you know, these sort of, losing my train of thought again. My train of thought's going off the rails, just like my life. No, that's gonna land on the. You know, honestly, the best strategy might unironically be to sit here and wait for them to come to us. Wait for us to get overwhelmed at the helm of the ship, at the bow wow, at the boom 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 machine. That's not even remotely what that is. My friend said, "I get the eggs. That's how you get rich in this economy." Right. Two things we can't release. Come on. You know you wanna. I feel like I have no stability in my life, just like I don't have any stability in how I move the controller. Okay. Alright, this is a bit much. Come on, get, yeah! You know, I think this is along the good end of Maruna's pay runs. By which I mean actually just surviving the round. That's crazy. Okay, definitely coming to me. I mean, all I can do is wait. I must fulfill my team role of being the bait. Again. Back to sinning again. Come on. Oh, I failed. Man, what a humiliation. Oh, no, that was... okay. Okay. So far, we are not having a problem of last stream where the screen just freezes. I still don't know why it did that. And I couldn't tell you why turning things off and on again suddenly makes them behave. What am I doing? Questions science cannot answer to this day. What am I doing? I feel like I say that a lot. It's because that's just how you know I really, really mean it. Is it forecast to thunder today? It kind of did earlier today, but tonight, I mean, now the words go blank. Just like my life. How many self-deprecation jokes can I make in one stream? The answer will shock you. Okay. Okay, now I've actually just gone blank. heck, what am I even doing? How do gamers? Today we're playing Splatoon 3 for the Nintendo Switch. No, really, what the hell am I doing? I can't even yes answer anything. Or do anything like meaningful. Alright, get out of that talk. Alright. Yeah, this is what I was talking about actually. Like, are my streams actually good, or am I just a friend? Am I just a telephone picked up by no one? Am I just a machine life form who has blood and organs and stuff? Would that make me any less of a machine at this point? I don't want to make those kinds of jokes. I don't want to specialize in those kinds of jokes. You know, if you didn't guess what kind of jokes I was talking about, you'll never know, because I'm not going to elaborate on it. When I went to the store, I thought it'd be funny if I booked a tour of the store. What are you on? I am on nothing. Just having got John. I don't know. Do you think every stream has to be meaningful in some way? Like, I mean, like, is streaming art? Is anything art? That's like something a bit too abstract, a bit too too much for a bit too big a question. However, I feel like sometimes questions are made to be answered. Actually, by definition, I think a question is something that requires an answer. Also, average Maroon is Bay moment right there. I'm a little lightheaded, to be honest. Spilled a bit of water, a little more than I liked, but it won't stop me on my conquest. Maybe I should just turn this into like an ASMR stream or something. But I should just I don't even know if the mic picked that up. I was doing the fish noises. this is a... I mean, surely it's not a binaural microphone, because otherwise your left ear would be very numb, considering it's facing the back of the chair. You know, I guess I could sort of spitball about my experience streaming so far, my experience streaming in the past, present, and future. Only one of those is relevant right now. I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. Unless you close the browser or the app. It's no big deal. Alright then. Okay, I had a train of thought and I lost it. I defaulted to playing the game, focusing my attention on the game, and nothing else. Which is how you should play video games, but I digress. Yeah. Never really been good at talking much. Talking good is one thing, talking much. Well, you need to talk in order to talk good. And I didn't do either of those things in school because I was very, shy, I guess. And a bunch of other things, and like anxious and all that. But I think, what's important is that Mario again, not finishing my sentences. Honestly, maybe just skip this one. Maybe I don't play Splatoon ever again on stream, and maybe I just play something more my speed, like Farmville. But anyway, yeah. Life as a kid was not good. In high school was like a lot worse, and I feel like that's, you know, that sentence rings is like unfortunately all too common unless you're like rich or a bully. But that's just speculation. That's just something the media would have me believe. I really hate thinking back on it because I can't, because eventually it just leads back to, eventually it usually just circles back to the line of thinking as like, if I had been out, if I had my trans awakening earlier, would my life have been better? Like, thinking back, I clearly knew something was up, but didn't have the knowledge or resources to put it into action. Yeah, and you know, it just makes me sad the more I think about it. And I'd rather not think about it, but, you know, I feel like it's probably important to get those emotions out there feel something every once in a while. But I just have to remind myself that I couldn't be, like, I probably wouldn't be where I am today if things didn't go exactly the way they went. Whether that's for better or worse, doesn't matter, because I'm lucky enough to have some supportive family members and lots of very funny and kind friends, and access to the and having to be able to meet and like have access to media where I can like connect more with other nice people online. There's your sappy monologue of the day. I'm officially no longer obligated to talk about anything else. Man, actually, but even now that I say that, I just feel the feeling is just kind of stuck to me now. This is why I don't really partake in like looking up or getting in, just like following drama or politics or controversies, because I don't know if it's normal. Like, I wouldn't know because I never asked, and no one's I never talked to who does the stuff really talks about it either. But the sadness just like kind of sticks to me like gum, and I just find it hard to think about anything else unless I just take a nap or something. Just completely change my headspace. So yeah, I'm not emotionally strong. I have no reason to say otherwise. Honestly, it's just like, but I still feel like I need to at some point, just at any point, and it's yeah, sad stuff is sad, basically. I've just come up with a new stream challenge. Put me out of this stupor of mine by the end of it. Like, I don't force it, otherwise you'll knock it off the hinges. Life is like a door. A scattered dream is like a far-off memory. A far-off memory is like a scattered dream. Most will I fall to pieces, yours and mine. I'd not be able to remember that opening line if not for my older sibling quoting it like every other time that Kingdom Hearts is mentioned in our conversations, which I would say is slightly above average. I really have been having these weird thoughts lately. How many times? Okay. But for real. I really have to Madness, which is Echoes. I've forgotten all the games that use Echoes in their name other than Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia, which I don't think falls along the same joke pattern that I was really going for. Look at me trying to just dissect my own jokes. Aren't I quirky and unique? No. Okay. The weather is definitely not normal. Actually, what is normal weather? I don't think any weather can be considered normal. It's all just a cycle of the same, just one part of the same cycle, really. Really think about it. That's what we really need to think about as a society. Dog, why are you wandering in front of me? I'm just really scared about the storm. Certainly hope she's getting comfortable from standing right in front of me. Not to complain or anything, I just, you know, I don't know. I'll have, hang on, mate. I'm getting turned around. I'm losing my mojo. I've died in the video game. Hey, yeah. Just looking out in the out towards the back window. You know, it's worrying when the dog doesn't initially react to your ploys to get its attention. Not ploys, that's the wrong word. Let's just I worry I won't be able to play the game now if I have to keep up the dog's attention. Let me sit on the ground closer to her. They put my weighted blanket. Actually, that might not be healthy for the dog. It is like a sixth of her weight, so now won't kill her, I hope. Where else? I can't afford to go down there, otherwise I'll lure the guys away. Did I notice? I'd have to make note of it every single stream at a very specific time way to a very specific timestamp just to know the answer to this question. But do I notice when I get short of breath at a certain point during the streams? Am I talking more than I do in some streams than others? It's really hard to say. Or maybe I'm just fatiguing myself in a way that's in other sorts of ways. was ignoring her now. She's had enough of my shit. I've gotten more comfortable saying shit on stream. I'm basically the PG-13 streamer of all time. Oh, that one, okay. I have to actually, wonder legitimately if one day I stop holding myself back, I let out all the rudest words I've ever heard of, and suddenly my anxiety disappears forever. You think there's a link between those things? Do I just want to not come off as unseemly in the eyes of the Lord? I'm not religious, just a friendly reminder. But we do in fact live in a society. I don't but notice people don't seem to, again, not like a complaint or anything. No one seems to stick around when I'm just spitballing my words, or maybe I don't get the chance to when I'm interacting with chatters. But regardless, am I so out of touch again, or is it the children that are wrong? I made that joke again. I need to come up with more original content. Yama. I love having power. I also tangential thinking power from Chainsaw Man, power, unlimited power, Emperor Palpatine. 2005, I think the movie was released. Maybe a little earlier, I don't remember. I wish I was funny. Random thought. Wish I was funny. God. Son of a gun. Creep ends heck in my life. All kinds of doo-doo. Surely there's another egg there. Maybe? No, okay. That's fine. Hey, hold up. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Yeah. While she's lying down, I wanted to put her head down and relax in my presence. she relaxing, or is she my dog relaxing, or is she just putting her head down because she feels she needs to? Okay, I'll keep petting her till I physically can't anymore. I physically can't anymore. It's time to play the video game. Man, what a cruel. Well, no, I feel bad making that joke. If I put my hand close to her, that I think that's good. Okay. Having a Marinas Bay without flyfish and stingers is something we in the business call a miracle. A statistically, highly improbable miracle. This is the other worst thing that could happen in Marinas Bay, actually. I've decided. Huh? I reacted to my dog reacting. Reacting to what? How could I know? Probably thunder. I do not have an ear for thunder, unfortunately. We are on a time limit. The dog has gotten out of the nesting spot and has moved to the other side of the house. I couldn't tell you what she was thinking, for I don't think dog. I can try, but I can merely emulate what we already know. Woof 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 and such. Oh. No, that didn't work. I've lost the plot a little bit. Wow, I did it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to react. Oh, god damn it. Have I just been out of it this whole time? Is this relatable content? That's the only thing I can grasp from this at this point. You know, if you ever tell your friends or your family what to expect from a Sapphire Cell Twitch stream, you could probably tell them just about anything, and it will probably come true, except for any sort of crime or anything. But you know, self-deprecation, bad jokes, sometimes good jokes, video game skills, video game bad moments. We have it all here. Right, cultivated for your consumption. Maybe I shouldn't have killed those two guys so early. I was worried I wouldn't be able to hear the alternate jingle for the King Samnid. By the way, why are there no Queen Samnids, huh? I'm feeling some mighty BS over here. Mighty number 9 amounts of BS and discrimination. This feels way easier than I remember. I guess, well, I guess I'll die too. I guess we're all gonna die because we believe in the power of friendship. Fine. There we go. This is the first one. Man. And here I was saying it was easy. How wrong I was. Or maybe I just jinxed it. Oh hey, we got a gold there. 1 gold. 1 gold coin for your troubles. Oh, I didn't notice right now you changed the title. Let's go to Lady Duck. Or Lucky Duck. Pardon me. So how is life? What is life? What is life to you? This is now your new homework essay. Tell me about anything to do with life. You could probably say anything, and I believe you. Do I need... I really dared to posit the question, do I need more sleep? And I was the one who, like, went to bed at, like, 1 a.m. last night. And I did stay up till I did stream for like 1 extra hour than usual to play more Pokemon, and then I had to respond to some other stuff. Then I had to search up information. I'm not gonna, we're not at that level where I can tell you about that just yet. Oh man. Oh, it's fine. Okay, but I gotta ask, I'm sorry to be the one to ask this, what is the internet's opinion on the smashability of Salmonids? But, because I would try to base my opinions on Splatnet posts, but that's a dangerous game to be playing. Because I feel like half of them might be... They don't give off the vibe that they're on a substance, but they could very well could be, with how unhinged they are. And just to clarify, the answer in the eyes of Splatnet is yes. I didn't grab that one. Should probably follow the advice of staying here. I was waiting for them to come to us. Why they're not working? Okay. It would appear that some remnants of Nordra still remain. The question is... Well, I mean, technically it's on my head, because my head is where the brain is, and my brain dictates every little thing that happens in my body. So if someone says something's just in your head, you can tell them to go screw themselves, because they don't know enough about head. I chose to say it that way, just to show that I have free will. Oh man, here I go again. Or rather, here I don't. Go again. I must carry on. I must fulfill the basic stream quota I set for myself of like 2 hours. That was me being pretty generous, in all honesty. Maybe the lesson here is that I'm not torturing myself enough. Maybe the lesson here is that I gotta play like 10 more games of Subnautica just to really get my karmic debt settled so that I can finally have good things happen to me in my life. You know, aside from all the stuff I mentioned before about having friends and family that love me. No energetic person who wants this much. That's just basic facts. Come on. Damn it. Oh, no, I ran out of the energy to jump. It's not energy, it's ink. These are cephalopods after all. That's what they do. Here I come. There you go. I did it. I saved the day. I would say BRB, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just changing gears. Life as a Twitch streamer. No, I don't want to keep making that joke because it just because people would unironically think that life as a Twitch streamer is harder than anything else on the planet, and I don't want to encourage that even remotely. I guess it depends on what mood I'll be in the next time that joke crosses my head. But at this moment, it's quite the opposite, my friend. That almost rhymed. I'm almost a poet. I'm only half of knowing it. I am gonna sweep the floor. I don't have a brush or a mop, but I'm gonna sweep it nonetheless. I'm gonna sweep it with the blood of my enemies. There, I found the 3 lines in that joke. Was it really a joke? Was it really a 3-line? I think I might just be a little bit crazy. Perhaps they should lock me in a room. Ah, oh my god, I'm the... Okay, it's fine. I'm still kind of an idiot, but not as big of an idiot as I thought I was. I left with an egg. I was too focused on saving my best friend. I forgot to do the egg. Raiden, you know, I love Raiden, but she's like, from a technical and factual sense, she's not my best friend, I'm sorry to say. Maybe we gotta, after a few more drinks, I don't know. I'm just spitballing again. I just thought, but, you know, she's a treasure though. Just like all my friends. I really hope they don't mind me speaking like so personally about them on stream. If they knew the things that I knew, their heads would probably explode. I mean, we've never seen it happen this far in the God, like 6 years we've known each other existed. But we're just gonna have to assume, based on no other supporting evidence, that their heads would just explode if they knew I was saying nice things about them behind their back. And I, for one, would not like to see or cause, let alone cause or hear about people's heads exploding. It's not a nice. It's not nice, no matter how you spin it. When in doubt, just sing along with the words. The melody. I've forgotten what everything is. That's just the long and short of this of a Sapphire Soft stream, isn't it? Why did I choose to have a mouth? I mean, like, literally, that's impossible to do, but I guess I should say, why did I choose to have a mouthpiece? Except that's technically also not true, because I don't have a mouthpiece attached to, like, hanging from me. It's actually a microphone between, like, in the middle of the room. We've been over this. You need to have been paying attention. This is going to be on the test later. You don't itch my ear. You know, a question came to mind, but I don't know if this is the right place or time, or if it's the right audience to like posit this question to. Am I just a people pleaser? I mean, we already talked about how my approach to streaming, how it would appear that at least more often than not that I drink break. Yeah, how more often than not I make decisions based on how I feel about the stream rather than any feedback I get, which, you know, isn't a lot, like, as it stands, but still. You know, but I don't know. It could just be my anxious spirit telling me that I have to go along with what everyone says, otherwise they're going to be disappointed. And I would hate for that to happen, for I know the sting of disappointment all too well. I also played Sonic Forces. There were a million different punchlines to that joke, and I went with the only one I knew. To be fair, I didn't expect much out of Sonic Forces, so I preemptively nerfed my disappointments, but even still. Yeah, you didn't come to the stream just to hear, tired old Sonic critiques, and neither did I. Neither did I. I came to my own stream just as a social experiment. That's probably the most accurate thing I've said on stream. What do you think about it? Okay, I did not check my playback for a sizable enough amount of time, to which I was scared that something may have changed. I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and say that was a worthy trade that just happened there in the game. Are we cooked, or is this awesome sauce? I don't know. Come on. You know you wanna wait. Wait. Oh wow, it's raining men. It's raining unborn men and women. It's kind of messed up what we're doing here, if you think about it. What do you think the business would become without Mr. Grizz? Like, or what would it be? What is it now with Mr. Grizz? You gotta. I'm asking the questions no one dared to ask. Someone probably dared to ask it. I keep telling people this. There's no such thing as an original thought. I had to clap just to get my point across. I hope it was worth it, because I'm not even sure myself. I'm not really sure that much of anything. I doubt myself all the time. Like, that's what happens when your father tells you you're wrong all the time. Not speaking from experience or anything. Or am I? This seems like a job for... Why do you guys do that? It's like right next to the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Who? How? What? Where? Well, looks like we have another epic Baruna's Bane moment. Good night, everyone. This isn't the end of the stream, just good night to my hopes and dreams for this run. other assortment of letters. You ever really think about how English language is entirely made up? Every word we've ever said in our lives is made up. Someone just made it up. You ever think about how, you know, every single religion that's ever existed cannot by definition exist like at the same time, so at least one of them has to be made up. That might be I might be getting flamed for that, but tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, it's please separate church and state. I love following up bits after they've clearly died. That's like one of my favorite things to do here. One of our favorite things to do. I'm not gonna speak for you guys. You're better than that. You're better than whatever the hell that comes out of my mouth. What will I do today? Maybe I'll commit a sin. And knowing my luck, I'll probably do it multiple times without even realizing it. I mean, I do realize swearing and such is a sin. But, you know, and also that thing I said about every religion being, you know, contradictory to each other, also probably a sin. Come up, no, okay. I assumed that would happen. Don't cry for me, I'm already splattered. Okay, thank you. I don't deserve that. Right. Great. Even more great. How are we gonna clean this up now? How are we gonna clean up this mess today? Every day. Pony. Come on, Pink Pride Club. Come on, baseball. Come on, England. Why, again, must I ask, what did I do to incur the ire of the divine? What did I do to make a fool of myself this time? I'm pretty sure I could answer that question myself, but I'd love to hear everyone's perspective on it. I mean, like not compulsory, of course, because again, I know that I'm stupid. I never once denied that fact. Case in point. Anyway. Damn it. Stupid and slow. Two non-mutually exclusive character traits. I think we're cooked. Yay. Slightly less cooked. Still a little cooked. Won't someone think of the economy? The egg economy. Okay. We somehow pulled it off. Good job, team. Okay. My face itches in very specific small spots. Drink time. Unironically, the best motivator to keep me hydrated. What if I just stole your livestock? What if I just did a little troll? Oh yes, now we're cooking with gas. What if I say something right off the top of my head, and I managed to trick you into thinking it counted as comedy? Wouldn't that be the best of everyone's days? Wouldn't that be spaghetti? Wouldn't that be golly? Man. Ah. Whee! That guy went flying. Maybe it was an optical illusion though. Maybe instead of flying, we were dying. You ever think about that? Because I sure didn't until that very moment, because I was trying to do improv. Anyway, I think we might be close. Again. Yeah. overcooking the meat at this point. Gonna be a very tasteless dish by the time it comes out the oven. Oh. I'm really out of it. You couldn't tell by now. Oh, pay cuts. Okay. What if the Three Musketeers story was underwater and they had to be musquid deers? Is there anything? It just came to me in my head. Came to my head right that very moment. Maybe we shouldn't put streamers in charge of talking. Maybe oh yes, these big little guys, little big. I'm slowly playing. This is where I make my grand escape. What? This is where I stuff it and die. There really wasn't much point to me using the wave breaker other than to make my grand escape and then fail to grand escape the sequel. Imagine following up on anything you do and calling it a sequel. Did you need any more evidence that I was cooked in the head? I'd love to try and use the scientific methods to determine whether, like in the state that I am, I'm actually better at Splatoon rather than any other state of mind I've ever been in my entire life. But that would require a lot of effort, more than I'm willing to put in. Man. Where's... Oh, okay, gimme. Really? Oh, what was me? I... Gosh darn heckin' poop. Right. Surely this is the one. Surely this is the one until it's actually the one. We're so over, we're so back, it's so over, we're so back, it's so over, we're so back. And so on and forth. It's back, it's so back, we're so over. It's so back, over. It's spaghetti, toad. I am spaghetti. Every single strand of spaghetti has come from my innards. It's a trade secret that I don't want you to know about. I basically get free spaghetti at home because of that. Now, see, there's no evidence to support this claim, but you can tell that to anyone, and you know, there's no since you've never seen where spaghetti is made, you have no reason to actually, no way to actually dispute this statement. No, yes. It's so over, we're so back, it's so over, we're so back. That's what it feels like sometimes, though. Will this work? Maybe maybe the execution could have gone a little better, but... You know, like most things in life, it also could have gone worse. I guess it's up to me to use this weapon correctly, since I'm the one who actually has it. Oh, jeez. I considered using my inkjet to take them out, and I think the death that occurred was my own fault, because I didn't do that. G. Oh no. Did I? Do I? Will I? When I? Fill in the blanks for yourself. Just don't. I don't know. That's a dangerous thing to say. Someone, if someone's so inclined were to like make me say something, like put words in my mouth that were like, you know, terrible and awful. Thankfully, my saving grace is that nobody cares about me. Just like the rest of my life. Ouch. Okay. I didn't care about my life enough to stop that from happening. This is a troubling situation we find ourselves in, team. The situation has become a little less troubling. Okay, this is my home now. This is where I live. This is where I spend all my days. This is where I do my shopping. This is where I spaghetti code. I don't know why spaghetti often comes to my mind. Nothing to do with the hit CDI game Hotel Mario or anything. Alright, let's do our best, gang. Squad fan. That's an old one. Stuck. I got my just desserts. Far be it from me to be good at it. Okay, well, this one felt a little more unwarranted. You try your best and you don't succeed, am I right, team? Is that anything? Oh well, it happens. Okay. What? Okay. I think that's bigger than probably good. I mean, I'm not good, but it's so over for salmon, and we're so back with what the heck, whatever the heck this is, whatever is going on in the town. How does that even mean? How does that even mean? Good news, chat. I don't have to close Twitch in order to get my stream replay back. I can just exit the stream manager and go back in. I'm sure this is revolutionary information in the world of Twitch on iOS. Maybe they should just program it better instead, though, so it doesn't shouldn't have to do it in the first place. Neil. Yawned again. No sane person yawns this much. No person yawns this much. No person is sane. No sane this much is yawn. I'm not okay. Straight up. If that was ever in any doubt. Let's do our best every day of our lives, because that's all we can do. I don't need to sit on the hardwood floor anymore. I've got... I guess this is my life now. Yeah. Well, there were two of them at once. I have to get into the mindset of playing turf again, which is going to be a little difficult. Alright. Mouth off, brain on. Wax on, wax off. Sure is some fierce opposition we're facing. Oh, I got one. Surprising. Okay, I think there might be a little bit of lag there, so whatever happens isn't my fault. Just straight up. Whoops. Did I do that? Oh, what a shame. shame it is to be blue on this day. Oh yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned this at the start of the stream in my list of things to get over with at the start of the stream. I want to get used to streaming more on OBS so they don't have to, so I don't fall into like like I don't use like my limited PlayStation library as a crutch. Or rather, I mean, more so just the games that I select that are like, I can easily do like, standalone streams of. Because if I wasn't playing something on the Switch, I'd probably just be playing Monster Hunter Wilds again. And we know how much people like those, knock on wood. To this day, I still don't know why the most popular VOD on my VOD channel. By the way, if you haven't seen, I have a VOD channel. You can check out all the streams I've ever done. Well, not all the streams I've ever done. It's a sizable chunk that doesn't have archived because I didn't know how. But regardless, I don't know why the most popular VODs I've ever uploaded was the first stream of AI Limit of all things. Unironically, question sides cannot answer to this day. I should probably move. Oh man, bullying is real. Where's all that fire coming from? Who knows? Oh, I got someone. I wasn't even meaning to. You'd be surprised how many times it actually happens. Not today, Satan. I mean Satan. I mean Satan. I mean Hades. I mean Anubis. I mean they saw me. Curse my inability to keep my damn mouth shut, among other things. Oopsie daisies. It looks like I've killed again. Oh, hello. Goodbye. That worked, I guess. I wish I could keep my Bria bomb cooldown though. Stop that. I didn't think that would be close enough to kill mode. Serves me right for thinking I know things. I missed the follow-up. Unless they all lay down their arms right, like 5 seconds ago, I think we lost this. I think I was correct. I think I can tell the future sometimes. Hey, you want me to tell the future again? 2 seconds from now, I'm gonna clap my hands. Now, there you go. Can't tell me I didn't predict the future. Or I didn't tell you what the future was going to be, what was going to happen in the future. I love saying things that are technically correct. Let me take another drink. Yes, I am going to announce whenever I take a drink. It will lock me into the action of taking a drink. You know, I hope the chat has been functional this whole time. I don't see anything in the chat message, but I assume that just no one wants to talk to me, which is fine, but also, how will I know? But also, no pressure, but also, I need to stop saying but also. But I'm also, but, there we go, I changed the rules. Clearly didn't expect that, did you? Where even am I? Where even am I? Why do things happen to people like me? Please, all you're doing is annoying us greatly. You see, this isn't even changing anything. I just hate you more. You realize you've given our opponents you've given us free reign of the other end while you take our end. You think that your actions will have meaning, whereas in actuality, spaghetti. I think I'm just bad. Okay. Okay. Maybe not okay. Yeah, less than okay. Just a little less than okay. Ugh. Am I an NPC? Did I get the same medals I got last time? Who's getting up in our business? No, it wasn't in fact the same medals as last time. Although, I would have to assume that if I was the only one using the Booyah Bomb, that I would naturally get the number one Booyah Bomb user medal as well. I'm just using my deduction skills there to make that happen. Alright. Wait, is that supposed to point... Wait, that arrow's pointing to the left, but they're not... But that... Is that... I don't know what's going on anymore. And at this point I've given up on trying to figure it out. Where, who, how, why? I didn't even mean to do that. I should be careful of that guy that's ready to pop. There it goes. Goodbye. Bruh. 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 And I cannot state this enough. What the Sigma. Fun fact, every time I say that, there's that combination of letters and words, I begin to hate myself just a little more. I didn't mean to do that. I think fate just loves me, even if God doesn't. Oops. I guess the text splatter was actually secretly a lesbian. It's the only explanation I could come up with. Hello there. Okay. I did it. I distracted them. What were you even thinking there, young sire? Or madam, or whatever the gender neutral channel that is? What were you even thinking there? What the Sigma? I guess that person there was a lesbian all along. Man, they really got to that. They really got him that hard, huh? And I couldn't be more proud about someone getting got. That's actually amazing. I should probably mention this before I forget. I mean, I probably wouldn't forget. It's been on my mind specifically to say, you know, I think the moment's ruined. But when there's an awkward situation, never stops me. Word on the street is twitch.tv/Cody the Cloud is doing a Fortnite stream thingy midday tomorrow. What is that? Yeah, so go check that out. I'm probably gonna drop dead like right after I end stream, just to have a chance of catching it and possibly even participating in it, but to what extent I don't know. Of course, what I just said is probably like redundant information if anyone finds it out on like via a VOD or Twitch replay. But I digress. Sure do love to digress a lot. It's surprisingly easy to do. You just say it and it comes true. Again, I don't mean to be a poem maker, but I'd rather be that than a faker. I found you, faker. That's the words I'm never gonna hear. Hey, was that plane with off the hook there always there? Because I feel like that's a very specific like I think that's specific to like the DLC, which you know I'd have to look up the timing of when that came out versus the stage. But it'd be pretty cool if that was an ad to the game. I could swear that someone is trying to squid bag me. I just hear the sounds. Of someone trying to squid bag me, and I can't put my finger on why or where. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore you. Have fun sucking up nothing. That was weird. Oh well. Usually when you have I didn't mean to do that again. Usually when you have like 2 or 3 charges in one team, things are either gonna go extremely well for you or extremely poorly for you. There's literally no in between. Man. Oh, there they go. I did it. I distracted them yet again. I'm getting really good at this. This one I saw it. Okay, it might not have been a person, it might have just been yellow ink falling into that spot. Okay, but now things get... This is how things get really bad, is that they advance on their front. So we gotta advance on their front. Man, I've done a really bad ink job today. Man, I enjoy in-game attacks on the player. I was suddenly in the mood not to say anything incriminating. Couldn't tell you why. Wow, my ink job was actually really bad. Maybe partly had something to do with the fact that I was teamed with two highly highly ink heavy builds, or the fact that I died 5 times. Y'all can take your pick. I don't know what this kid is playing at, jumping and making a plus sign on there. Just constantly plus signing the spot that they're on. Oh, no, this gone from a plus sign to an asterisk. I bet it looks real pretty on the Rainany screen, but I guess I'll never see that. I could try to replicate it, but you can't replicate art. Art is its own thing. Right. They're out of view. Where are their ghosts? I missed it. We're in the home stretch, so just gotta go a little longer. That's just gonna make me feel more sleepy. Anyway. You know that one moment where a sound or a music bite sounds different to you because you're used to hearing it on headphones or speakers? Revenge is good bagging. Revenge is good sometimes. I don't think... Yeah. This game is null and void because I can't pass whatever the hell's going on. That worked. Yeah, escape this, why don't you? What? Alright. Where am I even? Where is anything? Like, actually... No, they were clearly dead. They were just standing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why don't we just call this one a dribble? I don't wanna... Okay, well, that works too, I guess. Did it count as the last I bit it freaking dead? Oh my god. Why? And I cannot state this enough. Why why do celestial beings of power have it out for me and my entire life? Anyway, if you get the impression that I was mad or that anything gets me upset, then good job, you've been paying attention in class. You're gonna get a bonus for that. Maybe I should have just... No, let's quit our talk. I may be a spitter, but I'm not a quitter. I knew how that was going to sound beforehand, and I said it anyway, because that's the kind of person I am. And to clarify, I get a lot of phlegm in my throat and I need to spit it out to feel safe. That way you have meaning to the sentence and you don't assume anything else from it. Unfortunately, I've never been that lucky. Isn't it so quirky how I say things that maybe I shouldn't stand straight out in the open if people like that are gonna appear? Whoops. How did that come to pass? Where is my life? You're gonna perish right now. I told you. There you go. I should probably get out of here. Oh, it's too late. Okay. That was weird. Oops, too slow. What, where? Wait, that's not where you were when you did that. I'm clearly not in the right state of mind if I'm letting stuff like that happen to me. Come on, Neil. Come on, Neil. I've been affected with cat. I'm sorry that it's become like this. Okay, well, I understand that was kind of my fault, but you have to be a jerk about it. No, maybe. Wait, are we cooked or are we golden? Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Why? I didn't see you there. I was doing my best. Doesn't matter. I think we are actually so, in fact, so back. Haha. I made it real. Life is a gift, believe in your dreams. Even though the games will take like 3 minutes, it feels like 5 between all the loading screens and all the fanfare and all the don't say spaghetti, don't say spaghetti, don't say spaghetti. and all the fun other fun stuff. You know, with enough training, I could stream for like 1,000,000 hours at a time. It's crazy how these things work. Didn't think I'd stream this long playing a game like Splatoon, but people also didn't think we'd land on the moon. People still don't think that. People don't think that people don't think that Nintendo Switch Online is a wonderful, perfect service, and they'd be correct. Oh, was that me again? Okay, cool. It's not just a me thing. It's actually, you know, that one moment where where you're so glad that that's the misfortune that befalls you has actually befallen someone else. That way, you know that said misfortune was not your fault to begin with. That like literally only makes sense in the context of Splatoon connection error, Nintendo Switch Online connection error. I don't think I have it in me to do any more deep talks. I know, well, I don't know if people even enjoy me doing that, but I'm tired. Yeah. Pretty much already planning for the next to do that. Yeah. Is it racial profiling to assume any Japanese player is actually a god at the game? You wouldn't believe how many times it happens. Wait, what was that? Where am I? Where's anyone else? Whoop, whoop. I feel like I could be doing better just in general. That worked, I think. Legally speaking, I think that worked. Man, when you try your best and you don't succeed, isn't that relatable, gamers? It gets more relatable the more you say it. Okay. Die. You can do what I wanted you to do. Come on. That worked. For me, I guess. Man, we'll never know the outcome of that duel. Ugh. 333 uncles, I can't even imagine that. I don't know if it feel like me nuts. Getting all this, like, getting the lowest ink literally all the time is a bad thing. And I can't really put my finger on how I do better sometimes, but not all the times. Okay. Alright, time to do a drink break. I've got Splatoon 3's to tune. Okay. Looks like we got they canonically have cuss words in Splatoon, by the way. You ever heard the song Bleeping Dudes Be Bleeping Sleepin'? That's not, the word bleep isn't in it. I censored it because they censored it in the game. Maybe I shouldn't stand out here like that. What I thought was squid bagging was actually the propeller. For some reason, the sound didn't stick out to me every time I played this with my headphones on. Why'd that not kill? There we go. Haha. That felt mean. Maybe because that was verified mean person behavior by a verified mean person. Like the catchphrase of a verified mean person. I mean to say. Man. Where is anything anymore? Easy come, easy go. Easy come, easy come. Easy come, easy go should be the title of my perfect summary of my sex life. That was a joke. Please laugh at your earliest convenience. At your earliest inclination. I'm just gonna naturally assume that the hour will strike when, like, before we... Yeah, there it is. There it goes. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream now. But before I do, tune in... Like, tune in to Cody the Clod's Fortnite stream, 12 p.m. UTC 11 plus UTC plus 11 Australian Eastern Standard. I might be there, but even if I'm not, please support my friend. You can I'll talk shit about myself as many times as I feel is necessary, but please, I will not budge on this, and I can't emphasize it anymore. Please support my good friend Cody the Clod. He deserves it. He deserves it and more. Smile irritates those who wish to destroy you. So true, Xbox 420. Alright. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, all of you. And, I'll say it one more time. Spaghetti.